One time my friend and I showed up to Coachella with no tent, no camping gear to camp in the middle of the desert because our friends who were supposed to meet us there with a tent and camping gear's flight got canceled right as we got there. So all we had was a cooler full of alcohol and lawn chairs. So we began aggressively scrolling on Tinder trying to find anyone who can give us some sort of attention. Her psychotic ex, who literally went to jail for attacking her, calls her and she starts entertaining him. So we start fighting and I throw her phone out the window. She literally screams at me, slaps me across the face, and then runs off into this festival. And so I continue drinking all of the White Claws that are there. And then I wake up at 5 in the morning and she's still not back and I have a panic attack, spam call her. She answers the phone and she's like, I am naked in some person's bed. I get her to leave and come back to me. Want to know what we immediately did? We got a breakfast burrito and went to pregame with them. They literally were giving us shots of Ciroc, Don Julio, and champagne in the desert. Also, not to mention that it's like 90 degrees in the middle of the direct sun in the desert, and we don't even know what water is. So we try to go to one of the like venues or whatever. They don't let me through security because I was so intoxicated. My friend was equally intoxicated, but somehow they got her in. So I'm just sent to wander by myself. Next thing I know, I wake up on the side of a hill with everything I have in my pockets scattered on me, my phone, my vape, my wallet, and a literal $200 bill to one of the food stands. So finally, my other friends who hadn't got the flight text me that they're going through security. So they send me their location, and me blindly not even thinking, I just follow it, staring at my phone like this. Literally, next thing I know, I'm behind the stage, and I go up to a worker to be like, I don't know how I got here or where I am, and he's like, I don't know how you got back here either, you don't have a backstage pass. So I go up to another worker, and he's like more freaked out by the fact I'm back there. He literally kicks me out onto the street, and I have to walk 3 miles around the entire place crying. And so when I get to security, they almost don't let me in because of how intoxicated I am, until I literally am sobbing on this guy's shoulder, like begging him to help me find my friends or I'll literally die. So he gets a golf cart and drives me to the camp section, but I didn't realize that there was like 17,000 different camping sections, and I didn't know where I was and my phone died, so I didn't even know the section. We're just driving through all the sections. Finally, after 30 minutes, he's like, sorry, I'm just gonna drop you off here. At least you're kind of close. By the grace of God, I look up and my friends are at the other side, and I just like ran up to them and hugged them. Little did I know that the girl who I had been with was in the hospital tent with heat stroke. And so we literally go to get her from the hospital tent, and they're trying to call her an ambulance. We sneak her out the back because we knew she would not want to go to an ambulance. So we just rested in the car for like 6 hours, forcing her to drink like Pedialyte and Gatorade. She ended up being okay. So at like 10 p.m., after literally not even seeing one artist on the whole first day of performances, we decide to meet up with Molly, if you know what I mean. And so we go to see Childish Gambino, and we're rolling face, and this man literally starts like summoning a demon. I'm not even joking. Everyone else in the crowd who was also with Molly, was freaking tweaking out, scared. And so we're literally like fleeing, trying to get away from him. He's being so scary. We go back to our like tent to try to relax. The people directly next to us have police dogs come and raid their tent. So we're just clutching the rest of the things that we brought. And we're like, please do not come over here. And thankfully they didn't, but they were like mugged. The next morning, literally someone put an explosive in the bathroom as we were taking showers, and we literally almost got blown up. And so we decided to roll again for Billy, which literally was the best moment of my life. I'm going to input a clip. And in between waiting for headliners on the last day, we were sitting down waiting for Ariana for like 3 hours, and you could literally see the fiery pits of the underworld in my eyeballs. I'm gonna have to show you. I mean, literally look at my eyeballs. And then when Ariana came on, she brought Nicki Minaj on to rap with her, and Nicki literally could not rap on beat, threw the mic at the ground, and stormed off stage, which is just like uncomfortable. And I'm gonna just put some photos at the end from us throughout the weekend.